So we are here. Good afternoon, good night, good morning for different colleagues around the world. Maybe there are also some other time zones. Let's start today's KISS content development applications in Flutter. For this thing, we have today two of our Velvet experts. In that case, Alfredo Bautista Santos, coming from Amsterdam, but really coming from Malaga. Hello, Alfredo.
Hey, hi everyone.
You have a lovely behind full of flowers, plants. That's Amsterdam?
Tropical.
That's Amsterdam or Malaga?
I wish.
How are you doing there?
Yeah, very good. You know, I'm very excited to see the projects in the I forget the name. The KISS.
The KISS application.
KISS.
Keep it simple,
Yeah.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for staying here with us today. I'm Victor. Hello, Victor.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm really excited to see what the guys have done, and I'm really happy to be with us, with all of you.
So again, I'm gonna remember you how this is gonna work. But first, let me salute also other people that will be seeing us from the YouTube. Hello, YouTube, and live streaming or later. And then also say hello to the different contributors that are today with us. Sidhar, Hemant, Amit, Manas, Kanish, Omnak, Atarva, Baibab, Mattia, Vertika, and Rachit. Those persons are some of the ones that have participated in the KISS contest and the ones that have succeeded in we accepting the applications, because some of the applications have not been accepted for different reasons. And I think maybe there is one or two persons more that maybe are not appearing today because they have another agenda. So how is this going to work today? So let me first change the camera. You're the ones in the meet are not going to see this, but you will listen my words. On the screen now is the Flutter Lleida group. Remember that we have just started the new group here locally, where we have the headquarters of the Liquid Galaxy in Lleida, Spain. We have started the Flutter Lleida, and this is one of the activities we will be doing this year around the Flutter. I'm telling this to all you because please remember to go to the meetup page. I know this is another place you have to go to register, but this is the way the things go. You have to go there, register on the meetup application, and then the important thing is that you will be receiving automatically from meetup when we have new events regarding Flutter. I have to say also that not all of them will be in English, maybe half and half. It depends. And anytime from the Liquid Galaxy community, we will be doing plenty of more events related to Flutter. So please register yourself to the Flutter Lleida community in Meetup, and also already you have to be on the Google Developers Events platform. So what else? So I'm gonna put the video of the different contributors. Those videos are going to be in the order we receive it. I mean, you have been sending us the videos. We have accepted them or not. Most of them has been accepted. The videos, when I mean the applications. The videos are one part of the materials you have to send. And then we will be showing the video. You are not going to see the video live here, but if you want, you can have your phone at your site and see the video. But you are not going to see the video there, okay? Because you know that I have plenty of screens here to doing that stuff of the streamings, and I prefer that the videos appear on the streaming than not here and sharing the screen, because I want when we are together, all of your faces shown there. And if you have the presentations, your faces will not be there. So if you want, you can have your phone or tablet or PC, whatever, with the streaming. And then you will be able to see the stream. Also, this remember that I'm gonna put this in Discord. We are live. Everyone that wants to listen. Sorry for this. Okay, so let's start. The very first person that sent us the their contents was Mattia Bacchini. I think Mattia.
I'm here. Hello to everyone.
Mattia, I think you live in Milano.
Yes, in Italy.
Milano, Italia. So let me change the screens. You can mute yourself. Okay, thank you. And again, if you want to see the part of the video that is going to appear, just go to the streaming. Remember that there will be a few seconds of delay. And the last thing maybe is that the questions are going to be live here. So this is the reason you are here, not by YouTube or to Discord, because those are not open questions. Those questions may be only against the developers. So let's gonna go for this. 1 second.
Hello, I'm Matteo Baggini from Italy. I currently study at the University of Milano Bicocca, and today we show you a scroll text application works for the GitHub competition 2024. Scroll text is an application designed to display different type of content on the Liquid Galaxy screens. This content can be images, text, videos, and more. The project has two main parts: a service built with Node.js running on the master, and an application built using Flutter installed on the tablet. They communicate to each other using SSH and web pages. Let's see how the project works.
When we have configured the Liquid Galaxy rig following the documentation, we are ready to use the application. Here I have 3 Liquid Galaxy screens at the top, and at the bottom there is a screen sharing of the tablet. Let's open the application. When we open the application, we see a home page that displays various buttons for different functions. Let's start with the info button, where we can access to the documentation page. After that, we can go to the GitHub button to visit the project GitHub page. After that, we can connect the application to the Liquid Galaxy by navigating to settings and by inserting all the necessary information, like the IP of the master, the port of SSH service, default is 22, the username of the master, and the relative password. In my case is Tor. And the service port that was chosen during the installation of scroll text service on the master. Let's click connect. And if everything is configured correctly, we will be connected to our Liquid Galaxy. Be sure that the LED on top right is green. Once connected, we can launch the text scroll service on the Liquid Galaxy using the rocket button. We will see Chromium opening across all the screens. Okay, now we can go to the editor page where we can create and edit content. For example, let's write a demo text. And then let's apply some customization, for example, bold style, italic style. Let's increase the font size. Let's change the color. And the text will be real-time displayed on the Liquid Galaxy screen. For advanced customization, we can also insert raw HTML by entering in HTML mode by using this top left button. I will demonstrate this with a sample code. Okay, now we can reset the content position by using reset position button, and the content will be moved on the left screen. Now we can start the scrolling animation using the start stop button. And the text will move across the displays and then loop back to the starting position. Okay, now we can end the animation, and let's move to the trackpad page. This page allows us to move the content across the screens using a larger trackpad, and we can choose the content position as we want. When we finished, we can stop the service. And finally, we will be able to shut down our Liquid Galaxy rig using the power off button.
Okay, we are live again. May I ask you, please, contributors in the Meet, which of you have the YouTube also there? Do this if you have the YouTube. If you are seeing the YouTube. Not all of you are seeing the YouTube. Okay, because again, if we put the YouTube here, your faces will not be shown. So I prefer this way. It's a little bit strange, I understand, but that's the point. So, mentors, Alfredo or Victor, any question for this application? Remember that this application, let me say, there has been not all the applications that has been presented are for the lesser slides migration to Flutter. That's good. There are many other applications, not many, a few ones. Matthias has developed one of the different ones, and also he has developed under the other schema we follow on the Liquid Galaxy project that is developing for Chromium, not for Google Earth. So he launches Google Chromium on top of the Google Earth, and then using different technologies, he makes that stuff. So any question, Victor or Alfredo?
I have a question. First of all, great congratulations for building this app. It's amazing to see people building apps using Flutter. So my question is about which component did you use to create the text editor? Did you use any build from other people, or did you build for yourself?
I used an external editor and I imported it using a script tag in the HTML. And the editor is a lot of customizable, and you can add in future, you can add also some APIs called by following the official documentation. And then you can insert in the pages all type of content you want.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any question, Victor?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's gonna continue on the streaming. You will see the video, and the contributor not coming is Siddhar. He was the second presenting his application.
So it is the splash screen. So we have to give camera permission in order to use the application. So if I click on the info icon, it will show all the guests are available for the controls. And if I click on setting application, you can see there are 3 tabs, one for connection and another for the controls, and third one is the about page. So let me connect with the Liquid Galaxy. So first of all, we have to check the IP address of the laptop. So as you can see, I will type it here. So LG is the username, LG is the password, and 192.168. So here you can see it is connected, and so let me see. So let me disconnect my liquid galaxy using this. So if I click on power off, it will power off the VMs. So as you can see, it is shutting down. So let me give you more about the app. So as you can see here, it will tell the detected gesture. So if I like raise my eyebrow, as you can see, it is showing zoom in, zoom out, north, south, east, west. So that was it. So thank you, and I will keep contributing to the organization, and I am also hoping for the GSOC 2024. Currently I am very interested in two projects. One is of course game phase, and
Okay. Thank you, Siddharth, for your
another
video.
one.
And this is it to make a brief introduction before mentors ask a question if they have. Let me say that Siddharth was the winner of last year, also a small contest we did after the at the end of the GSOC 2023, and he won the category also. And this is a remake, a shorter version of the application he developed for this past application. It's a very complex application because he's using the MediaPipe libraries from Google, machine learning libraries, and it's a very complex thing and it's very well done. So, Alfredo, any question?
Yeah, my question is about if you can share with us the tools that you use for machine learning, face recognition.
I have used the official MediaPipe documentation available, only that. And like there was also a channel on how to like train a MediaPipe model. Uh, I forgot the name of the channel, but if you search on YouTube, you can find it. Let me give.
Okay, but it's a Firebase product, right? Or is a I don't know. I never used this tool, so it's a Firebase product or
No, it is a separate Google project. It is like a library provided by Google, which provide
okay.
various features like Vision API and Text API. We can like use AI model on text also and images also. Currently, there is also newer thing from that we can like generate images also using MediaPipe library only.
Okay,
Um,
very nice.
yeah. Um, yeah. First of all, yeah, the job that you did is amazing. I really love it. And on the other hand, yeah, you following as Alfredo was asking before. Yeah, it was related to like the dependency that you are using. If you are using Google ML Kit face detection, or maybe a third party face recognition Flutter, or yeah, this is where I was following probably similar like Alfredo, but I really interested to know the dependencies that you are using to do this.
So it is like MediaPipe library only. So first, I am using camera library in Flutter to like capture image stream. Then I am sending the
By
capture
API. By
cap,
API.
the captured image to like the U18 list to the like by Flutter method channel to the native code, and then the native code is like converting the U8 int list to the bitmap, and then I am sending the bitmap to the media pipe code like I have written it. Then the bitmap is converted to the media pipe image, and then we are getting the facial gestures and blend shapes. Then I am like sending the data again to the Flutter using method channel. If I can like show you code, I can explain more like.
No, it's not the moment now. Think about that the mentors have already, since a few days ago, your code, and they already have seen a little bit. So it's not the moment to make this deeper review. This is it. So any other question, Victor or Alfredo? No? Okay. Thank you very much. Let's continue the thing, and remember we are going to the streaming, and next person is Shaunak. Let's go there.
Hello, my name is Shaunak, and this is a follow-up video to my earlier submission for the Liquid Galaxy Keep It Simple Stupid app. So I'll just go ahead and restart my application, and as you can see, the logos are showing up, and once the app starts, it takes us through a mini tour of what the buttons are for. So it tells us that this is the Liquid Galaxy Collection Manager settings, and when we press next, it will show us that this flag will show us the connection status. So it's basically a virtual tour of the app. Just like that, you can custom search for anything here, and when you press this button, it will show on the Liquid Galaxy. So let's just go through the tour. Okay, and now I will go ahead and I will connect to Liquid Galaxy. As you can see, we are connected. I will just demonstrate that the earlier functions work properly. So we are currently on Earth, right? We can switch to Mars as well. Similarly, we can switch to Moon. So I will just go back to Earth, and I will try to search Paris. So I will input Paris here, as you can see, and as soon as I click this button, the Liquid Galaxy should navigate to Paris. Similarly, we can navigate to anywhere in the world. I will just demonstrate it once again, and as you can see, it works. And apart from that, I have this standard navigate to Lleida button, and relaunch Liquid Galaxy, which just sends a command to relaunch Liquid Galaxy, and in the end, disconnection manager. So as soon as I press it, the Liquid Galaxy app will be disconnected from this. So yeah, as you can see, it is disconnected. Thank you.
So, any question, Alfredo, Victor?
Just I really love the UI, and it's really lovely to see beautiful UIs with Flutter. So nice job with the animation, a lot of things, and it's really beautiful. Yep, that's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Alfredo? No questions?
Not too much question. I like the UI. Is very I don't know how to explain. Like it's very easy to see, or maybe easy to use. Like it's very
Friendly.
I don't know how to explain. Yeah, friendly. Yeah.
This is good. This was the objective. Make it kiss. Simple and functional, of course. Okay. Thank you, guys. Let's go and continue because still have plenty of work. Next person is Adarva Kumtagar. Excuse me if my pronunciation is not the perfect one. And let's go to the streaming.
So here there is a problem actually, the stop orbit function. So I have executed this this LG function over here, echo exit door is equal to true, and I have echoed it into the tmp/query.txt file, and after that I'm printing OK. So the OK is being printed, but the command is not getting in function. So like I'll show you. So here if I do start orbit, see, you can see that it is printed OK over here, but it is showing that it failed to execute the command in the snack box over here. So that's the only problem. Otherwise, there is a search place functionality, so we can search for a place. Maybe we can search for like India, and we can press search, and it will redirect us to India. I'll show you India. That's India. Then we can also press for reboot, as this is a major function, so it asks us again cancel or OK. There is an awesome dialog box for it. We can do relaunch, and finally we can do shutdown. So I'll shut it down now. OK, and it shuts it all down.
Okay, we're back. Questions, Alfredo, Victor? It's not a must to make questions. Just if you have something to say. Adarva, it's not the moment for the contributors. I said before, but please, if you have something, say something. Say.
Sir, actually, this was not my final submission video, sir.
Yeah, I know, but I choose this one.
Okay.
What's the reason? Because you sent several videos, and I sent this one. But remember, Jury has already all your videos, all your code, everything. So we have to choose some of the moments, because videos were long, videos were different, and I choose this because it's shown the interface. That is the most important thing we see, and the functionalities. So that's the reason. No, that's a good question, Adarva, because some of you might say the same. Okay, I sent other videos, I sent 3 videos, 2 videos, but as I say from the very beginning, we cannot stay 10 minutes for every contributor. I say for you from the beginning, send a 1 video, 3 minutes video, and then some of you sending something 3 videos with 10 minutes. So I choose the part, and remember, the mentors, the juries have already seen your other stuff. Okay. Good. Alfredo,
I have a question.
go.
Yeah, is the color palette or the color scheme? Why did you choose these colors?
Because actually it matched really well with the colors of the Liquid Galaxy. So for the buttons, I've integrated the colors of the Liquid Galaxy logo. So these colors, they were really like matching well with the colors. So I used that theme.
Okay.
Victor?
No, anything else to say?
Okay. Think about continuing the answer to Adarva, that Yuri, we've been seeing this since the day 15 that you we stopped you stopped just receiving the things for us to have days to review your stuff. So this is it's not the first time we see this. Okay, let's continue with the next person. I think is Hemant, if I pronounce it right. Let's go.
So yeah, as we open the application, we are able to see an introduction onboarding screen where in the initial page we are able to see a small intro about Laser Slides application. On the other slide, we are able to see a quick intro of what is Liquid Galaxy organization and so on and so forth. Now on clicking on the continue button, we are able to see we get to the home of the Laser Slides application. So here we have three sections. One is home and about and settings. In the home page, in the home button, when we click on it, we are able to see another screen with a cool animation. Here we have all the buttons to manipulate the slides on the Beyond application. We have these buttons which are editable. So in order to edit any button or change the name of the button, we can simply double click on it. So we are then able to see a cool animation, which is called Hero Animation in Flutter. So this is how it works. Yeah, here we can give the name of the slide, for example, slide 13, and for example, if you want to give what command it should execute, what OC command it should execute on giving the value, for example, 013, for example. So here we can edit this button in this format using this, and then this button will be edited accordingly. So here is all about the home section. Then when we click on this about section, we are able to see the whole instructions of and this little documentation of how to use this Laser Slides application. And on the last section we have settings. Here when we click on it, we see a simple bottom sheet appearing from downwards. Here we can actually configure the settings of the OSC. So here we can give the IP address, for example 192 and so on and so forth. And then here we can actually enter the port as well. Here we can actually enter the port and then save the changes accordingly. So after changing the settings from here or configuring the settings, we can simply then connect to the Beyond application. So here is all about the UI UX of the application. Now I'll move on to show the functionality with another device. Thank you. Okay, so now let's test the application. So because I don't have a tablet device, I'll be testing the whole application in my mobile device. Okay, let's figure out first the IP address of the OSC settings. So now we'll go to the settings menu and then open the settings. So now we have the IP address. Now we'll try to open the application. So here is the application. We'll click on continue. So here is the mobile version of the application. So first we'll configure the settings. So we'll go to settings bar and then we'll enter the IP address. So here I have entered the IP address and now I'll enter the port as 8000 and I'll try to connect with the application. Yeah. So now we have connected with the Beyond software. Now we'll try to manipulate the slides. So we click on slide 2, we can see that there is a change in the slide. Whenever I click on any of the button, the slides are changing, manipulating accordingly. So let's try to edit a button and then we'll then try to slide again, try to manipulate a screen. Slide, let's give it a name, slide 9, and then we'll give it as command 0,9 and then we'll save it. So we'll see that the name has been changed and now we can see the slide 9 has been manipulated. So yeah, here is the whole application and testing of the Laser Slide application. Thank you.
Good. Thank you for your application. We have at least 5 or 6 entries for the last slides. Most of them are very good. Some of them have some issues because as I have been sending you emails about the contest, you fail on doing what the contest asked for. That was remake the user interface. We have already the laser slides application developed something like 4 years ago. It works. It was developed in Java, but we wanted it in Flutter, but we wanted it in Flutter to have a totally different user interface, and I would say a lovely user interface. So several of you fail on the changing the application UX. The application works and the UX are correct, but if they are similar to the original one, it has no sense to port from Java to Flutter to have not improvement on the user interface. I'm not criticizing your application now. This is for all the applications, okay? So any question, Alfredo?
Yeah, I don't have any question about this
Have you
integration.
seen when you visited the labs in Lleida? Have you seen the laser in action? So
No.
So it's one of these crazy things we do there. Victor, what about you? Any question?
No, anything.
Okay, thank you. Let's go for the next one. And this time is Bertika. You are here, so it's your turn. Let's see the video screen.
Hello, my name is Vartika Vajpayee and I'm from India and I'm participating in the Liquid Galaxy KISS app project, and here is my project. So this is my app that I have made. This is the home screen of my app. Now we will connect it with the Liquid Galaxy rig. First we will enter the details. So here I have filled the details in the connect page, and now we are going to connect it. As you can see, the flag has turned green and is connected. Now we have come to the home screen, and we can see that the home screen is also connected. Now we will use the search bar, and let's say we search for India, and now we will open the Liquid Galaxy rig. And as you can see, it is working. Great. Now we will go to relaunch. So I have pressed the relaunch button, and this is going to relaunch the entire app. You also have the reboot and the shutdown Liquid Galaxy. So if I press on reboot, it's going to reboot the entire system. These two are the slaves.
I'm just moving the video forward because Vertica was showing up how to his button functions relaunching and rebooting the Liquid Galaxy, and the application went well. So very well done, Vertica. And also, I also wanted to mention that well, the mentors may be thinking any question, that for me is so fantastic seeing you all having your Liquid Galaxy with virtual boxes running. I know sometimes it's hard to have enough machine hardware and RAM and disk and so on, hard drive to run the 3 or 4 virtual machines to run the Liquid Galaxy. And also it's not a simple thing. So thank you for doing that. So Alfredo?
I don't have any question, only to say congrats for creating this app.
Victor? You're muted.
You're muted. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't have too much to say, but it's really amazing to see the big things that we can do with Flutter.
Yeah, but that's a very good point, because so it's not a matter of doing, because people think that we are simply doing applications, but we do
painting applications.
They
right?
painting applications, but we do something really difficult. We are very hard networking intensive. So you have to have knowledge about networking, because you will connect the application to the Liquid Galaxy rig using SSH, sending commands to other machines. So the Liquid Galaxy has some special points. Of course, all the other projects, open source projects, have everyone has its own things, but it's not a matter of only painting. That's a good point. So thank you very much. Let's continue. Next person is by Pop. I hope to pronounce it right. And let's go his video. Let's see his video.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhav Lakheda and I am a pre-final year student at Punjab University, Chandigarh. So first of all, let me show you the UI of the Laser Slides app in a 10-inch tablet.
Here we can edit the network settings using this button, and we can enter all the network details like IP address, port, start path, and so on. And using this save button, we can save the network settings and it will propagate in the whole app. And using this button, we can see the details of the Laser Slides app. I have just copy pasted this from the original app, which was written in Java. And using this toggle button, we can toggle the dark mode in the app. And this Wi-Fi icon here, basically it's a stream, and if I turn off the Wi-Fi, it will turn into red, showing that the device is not connected to a Wi-Fi. But if I connect to the Wi-Fi, it will turn green, as you can see. Now let us add some buttons in this. Now if someone do not want to trigger the button released command, he can leave this field empty. And now let's add this. Now let us add some more buttons in this. So here I have added some more buttons in this, and this is how the final UI looks. And using this settings icon, we can change the properties of this container, like the label, and not to forget that this is a completely reorderable list. And we can also delete this button using this. And this app has complete state persistence, like from the network settings to all these containers like buttons. Let me show you. As you can see, the state of all the buttons, including the network settings, are persisted. So now let us run this app on a physical device and try to send command to the Beyond app. Okay, so now I have installed the Laser Slides app in my physical device. Let us try the dark mode. Okay, so it's working fine. And this Wi-Fi function, it's also working fine. Okay, so now let us connect our app to the Beyond controller. Settings, OSC. So the IP is, okay, so the IP is 192.168.29.73 and the port is 8000. Let the start path to this value. Done. And now if we click here, the network settings are saved, and let us check the info page. It's also working fine. Now using this app, let us display this Y image in the laser projector. So display the 5th index laser. Okay, so the command will be /beyond/general/ start queue and this is 0 and 5, and let us not add any button release command. And now let's check if it's working or not. Yeah, as you can see, it's working fine. Let us see the monitor, whether it's printing all these things in. So yeah, it's also working fine. So that's it about this app. Thank you.
Hello everyone.
Andrea, you're muted.
Thank you, Alfredo. I was talking for myself because I have problems with my throat and I closed the mic and I was explaining a lot. So let me try to repeat it. Thank you. Bye. 2 questions for you. We are not going to punctuate you bad for this, but you have done one thing bad. And the other thing is very nice. So I like, personally, I like the way you develop the adding the buttons to the screen. I like it. I say some stuff, nice stuff regarding to the UX, but Liquid Galaxy community, the Liquid Galaxy project, always develop the applications for tablet. I have said this many hundreds of times. We are not focused on smartphones. We do not work for small screens. We work for at least 10 inches screen. In some occasions, we will use smartphones. For example, SIDHAR applications, the game face runs better on smartphones because you have to put the camera in front of you, and it's better to have a smaller application, a smaller size. But usually, we want all applications running on tablets, and you have only shown the smartphone version. I understand that this is easy for you. You have shown us how it compiles, how it works. This is nice, but you have to use a tablet. If you don't have a tablet, you have to do like other people. You have to run a fourth virtual machine running the tablet version. Okay, but again, we are not gonna punctuate you bad for this, but for all the contributors now here and all the other ones listening, remember, the Liquid Galaxy interfaces are always based on tablets, 10 inches tablets minimum. Okay, and again, I like your interface and then your UX. And Fredo, any question? No? Good.
No.
Victor?
Only, yeah. And only I would like
My name is Vaibhav Lakheda.
make well, I don't know if suggestion, but I would like to hear why did you instead to use to change the dark or light depending of the system you are putting at bottom. I think this is something like is not exactly in the guidelines of the good practice. So just make this suggestion like to keep in mind for the future.
Is it clear, Bebab? It's a suggestion, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the suggestion.
Good. Don't take it bad, man. Your application
No,
is
no,
nice.
no.
Eh? Your application is nice. We are only giving some tips that are for you and for all the other people seeing us on live and later in YouTube. So again, thank you, and let's gonna continue because we still have people to show. Next application is from Saumia. Okay, so this is Xiaomi application. For my side, I will say that it's also very nice developed. Again, has the same problem that before for BiBAP. You didn't show up a UX on tablet. Why I always remind you of this question of using the tablet, because if you have a smartphone, a short, smaller 6 inches smartphone, you only have this area to make your user interface. But if you have a tablet, you have a larger area. And usually when we develop for the Liquid Galaxy, we need to show up more real estate on the user interface. Something like, for example, all the contributors have to show up a map exactly the same that the one that is shown on the screens. So you need space. And if you develop for a smartphone, you didn't have space. So for this, we develop for tablets. You have shown the same fail, showing the you were not a real phone. You will it was a virtual machine, but it was on a smartphone. But again, for me, it's good. Interface is nice. Your design is nice, and so on. Alfredo.
Yeah, I don't have any question, but the UI for me is very nice.
Good. Victor.
Yeah, the same. The same. I really love the user experience.
Perfect. Thank you, mentors. Let's gonna continue with the next person, and I think it's Dalby Manas. Let's go.
Hello everyone, I am Manas, a computer engineering undergrad at Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune in India. Today I am here to showcase the application that I have made for the KISS contest in Liquid Galaxy. So I have made an earthquake visualizer. Basically what the feature of this app is, it will connect to the Liquid Galaxy rig, and it can show various visualizations of different earthquakes which have occurred, and also real-time quakes and custom. We can also give a custom range, like from start time to end time, with a certain magnitude as well, which a user can choose. So first of all, we can connect to the LG rig here. So I have already connected it using the IP address, etc. And as you can see, it is connected here. Then I have also implemented all the different features which are present in the Liquid Galaxy rig. Then coming over to the two different earthquakes which I have, major different disasters which I have covered. The first one being 1868 Hayward earthquake, and the second is the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. These two are the two of the biggest earthquakes which have occurred on the Bay Area in the United States of America. So moving over to the first one. So when I go to the first Bay Area faults, now as you can see, the visualization is showed on the map over here, and then we get a description over here. We can also search for other ones, other different maps on here as well. As you can see, I can visualize them. Let's say, for example, I want to see the GPS positioning systems and what it is all about. Now I can see what the GPS positioning system is, what the labels and markers are, and I can also get a brief description about it. The same is true for the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Here I can see the, for example, here the ruptures along the western and northern America. So for example, here 1906 rupture. I can get some more information about it here. Okay. Moving on to the real-time quakes. So the real-time quakes feature gives us the earthquakes which have occurred in the last 7 days. So for example, if I go over to here, you can see that there are various different earthquakes which have occurred here, and they are sorted according to the they are colored according to the age of the earthquake. So for example, the latest ones will be of red color, orange color, and the older ones within the week will be of white color, etc. So for example, in the Bay Area, you can see here many yellow dots are there, which are representing different earthquakes. And also now, as you can see, the this is rig is, we can clean it. So this was my application. Thank you.
Good. So let me start. I have to say that you have developed almost a full application, Manas. You've been doing an amazing work. It's a little bit similar to the project that our colleague, contributor, and now mentor Josh developed last year or the other year, I don't remember, 2 years ago. But it's a very good. I also like the interface. You have implemented some lovely widgets, Flutter widgets, and the movement of the waves and so on. I like those. And also I understand that you have done a hard work looking into the APIs and extracting data and converting it to KML. So it's a very hard work. Congratulations. Alfredo.
Yeah, the point is about this. Is the app is enormous. Like I don't know, it's an entire app. So greetings for creating this app.
Victor.
Yeah, it's amazing the effort that you did in the app, and also, well, the user interface I think can be patient, but the functionality is amazing.
Yeah, it's the same. So again, Manas, good work. Thank you for your collaboration. Let's gonna continue. We still are a little bit more than the middle. Next contributor is for order of presentation is Rachit Agrawal.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachit Agrawal and I am from India. Currently I am doing my graduation in computer science and engineering, and I have developed and or recreated the laser app to create a connection between the Beyond application using Flutter. So this is the brief introduction about the app that I've built. So first of all you open the app, you see a home screen. On the app bar you have a drawer section, a title, a action button which is an edit button, and a floating action button. In the default list which generates for the first time, I have created a default button. It's just button. It says we do not have a valid IP and port, so we have to configure it. And also this is the local IP address of this tablet. So if I input the IP address, so for that I have to check in the Beyond application. In here, if I go to OSC settings, so for the input we have an incoming port as 8000, and the local IPPC information is 192.168.1.6. So we'll input it here. 92.168.1.6, and the port is 8000. So now we'll save it. So we have finally saved the button. We have configured the machine's IP and port. So for this I have created this is a protocol application which is it's generally an OSC monitor. It registers all the incoming and outgoing OSC commands. So I have created the connection. So if I press the button elevated button, then it should show the connection. It should show the incoming commands. So if I press it, so now for example, let's create a button. Let's button name be title. We'll give it an OSC command of let's name it car, and we'll give it a different color. I will create it. So we have created a new button. Its name is title. So if I press it here, so you see there is a new command incoming. It's car. So we'll now clear it. We'll open the Beyond application. So until then, we'll create a new command specifically for Beyond application. There is a big document which is provided to me by NTU. So there is also a Google Sheet which has all the commands supported by Beyond, all the OSC commands supported by the so now we'll let's name it fly. Now that specific command is Beyond general start q space 0 space 0. Okay, so for example, if I mistakenly wrote a wrong command, so there is also a dialog box which shows that you have not valid OSC command. So we'll also clear it. Now we have created. So I have the Beyond application running on my laptop. So if I run this fly command, so the laser diagram which is on the 0,0 index should run. So let's check. So you see this is the diagram on 0,0 and it's running. So that's about how the app works. Now for example, I want to delete this button app. So what I'll do, I'll go to this edit mode. Now I am in an edit mode. I'll click this button. Now on the button it says are you sure you want to delete the button? I'll say yes. Now if I toggle to the normal mode, the button is gone. So that's how you can delete the buttons. Now for example, I want to know the command that belongs to this button, so I'll long press it. Now comes the dialog box which shows that this command belongs to fly button. There is also a draw button. So it's the title, it's home, which is the home screen. We have all the buttons. There is a configure. This is the screen where we configure the connection between the app and the Beyond application. And this is the about us page. It has a brief introduction about the app and the Liquid Galaxy community. So this is my project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, I like, Rachid, the thing about you and some other contributors did innovate something about the laser slides application. You add buttons, and I think this is nice because sometimes we only want to use 6 buttons or a few ones and not the whole screen. You did it for tablet. It was great. And also you show up a tablet. Your tablet is very broken, but it works. Fantastic. Questions, Alfredo or Victor? No questions. No questions. No questions means that the application, you like it. I mean, we're seeing lots, but No comments at all? No more
Yeah,
comments.
it's great.
Okay, it's correct. I think, and I can specifically say that I like the thing that you add buttons. You don't just launch all the buttons with the screen full of buttons like other contributors have done. This is some innovation, at least some difference. So thank you for your contribution. Let's go to the next presentation, and let's gonna try it works. And it's from Amit Kumar.
Application is started, and we can see this is the home page where commands are categorized in 3 categories, and this is the network page where we can connect with the beyond. This is the setting page where we can change the theme, and we can also have an app tool, and then we have a help section where some of the instructions of beyond and OSC are written. And let's move to the connection page. So I have already entered the ongoing IP address, so no need to do it again. Let's move to the general commands. Now we will send the command to OSC. First of all, we will open the OSC monitor in order to see the commands are received by it. So this is the OSC monitor. Even we can just put it down. So let's send the command. So I'm sending this button 1. So this we can see here, it has successfully received the command, and the queue at 01 has started. And in this way we can click on any button, and even we can just swipe up the button and we can change it, button name and the command here. So over, and in the master it is bit similar to the general commands. Now here I have not customized according to the master, but we will do it definitely later. So here are the bit same. Let's move to the queue commands. Here we can see the window of the beyond software, where here are many queues, and all queues are similarly here in the app. uh, all the queue present here are also present here, so I can move to any of the queue. Suppose I want to go for 25, so I will go here. See, this is running, and here I'm getting the message on the monitor. And even we can use this uh, uh, icons to move from uh, one command to another. So in this way you can easily navigate from one queue to another. And you can see the window here. I have just put it this window in order to uh, see what is running on the beyond software, but I have not implemented it yet. uh, sure, I will implement it later. and and also in this page we can have here edit button. Here we can just update the command for if I am want to change for another queue. So I can just change it from here. Okay, so they solve from here, and the app is working perfectly fine. No error we have in our app. So I think this will meet the expectation, and I'm very thankful for good project. Thank you.
Alfredo. Go ahead, Alfredo.
Yeah, about this application.
No, about the Bible. Of course, we're talking about
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
this we are reviewing. Amit Kumar.
Very nice. I like the UI very with a lot of colors, very expressive. I will say.
Expressive.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know how to explain it.
Any other question, Victor?
No, I mean, I really love when I see apps with animations, dark mode. Yeah, it's really, really great. Also, when it just with a button instead with synchronized with the operative system. But anyhow, it's amazing to see these kind of things and people trying to make the apps alive.
For me, I have also some very, very funny adjectives. It's colorful. The colors, of course, is your palette. You have chosen your own palette, but it's colorful. I like that. It's different. You make an user interface very different from the others. Actually, I have a question. Why you only choose that hostia, I don't know the name of rombo. O sea, chicos, ¿sabéis cómo se dice rombo en inglés? No me acuerdo. ¿Rombo, la figura?
Yeah, it's rhombus.
Rhomboid,
Yeah.
or diamond. That's the point. I mean, why you did that diamond figure with the buttons? It's curious because plenty of people did the whole screen full of buttons. Then some of people add the good functionality of adding one button after the other, and the other suddenly you present a diamond of buttons. Explain, unmute yourself.
No, it was nothing like any more logic. Just I was designing, so I have designed many applications. So there I have designed a simple application. So I just tried something new from here, and the app was also for lasers. So I thought of having something that have some like effect that can have impress you like for a laser. So I just draw that.
Okay, very nice. And I say again, I like also that you make some innovations, like the screen with when you can move to get the different information for the buttons. I like you did plenty of different things. We were brave. That's good. You try to innovate, and this is something we wanted for this mix, the porting of Java version to the Flutter version. I mean, it's not the greatest application we wanted with widget with Flutter, but it's at least it's different. Congratulations. Okay, let's continue with Kanish Capra. Sorry for my pronunciation again. We are almost ending.
Greetings everyone. My name is Kanish Chabra and I'm from Amritsar, Punjab, India. Currently, I'm in my final year of college. I have keen interest in Flutter development and AI. I've been into Flutter like from past 1 year and I have done couple of internships in it too. When I got to know about open source, it grabbed my attention like how contributing to real world problems and contributing to the world. And from there, I also got to know about GSOC and through that I discovered about Liquid Galaxy organization. And for Liquid Galaxy organization, they held a contest case app, and this missions is the app right here. And upgraded colorful buttons and these animations when the buttons are loaded. You can see it's a dark theme, and we can switch themes. I have added this button too, and this is the network where we can do the network configurations. And this bottom app, I made a toggle button for the edit mode. And like here you can see when I was testing, I've turned on the trigger for this button. Let's turn on it for button 8. Yes, you can toggle the edit mode. And let's check the IP address here. let's add that to our beyond network configurations, in our apps network configurations. Let's add it. I have used Hive database to store all these configurations and button values. Let's monitor these values. Yes, on clicking on button 1, we can see the input on beyond. On clicking button 8, we got 2 responses because on trigger we have also set it enabled to trigger when the button is released. Let's check a command to start a queue. Let's add the command for button 4. Okay, let's name this hello beyond general start queue 0 and 0. Let's save it, and when we click on hello, we can see that our queue has just started. Let's change the queue here. Let's make it 3. Yes, and save it. And yes, as you can see, the app is working as similar to the app in Kotlin. This is the web section. So this is it. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Kanish. Questions, mentors, Fredo? You didn't like the colorful, the gray buttons?
Yeah, I want to mention this, that the gradient is random, or did you select a palette for these colors?
I selected the palette for this.
Okay, but this is like when you are creating the gradient, you are selecting the random colors from a list, or you have selected the gradients for each bottom, the full gradient, the beginning and the end.
I have predefined them.
Okay.
Victor?
Anything else to add? Yeah, I love the user interface.
Well, it's great, and I like the buttons and something like a few questions. Not too much innovation, but at least a few things that are new. So thank you for your collaboration. Let's gonna continue. And next is Rohit Kumar, and I have to say this is the latest one, the 13th, the latest one on the entry, because there are still 3 more contributors, TechHacks, Pritbit, and Vaikunta, that they also send some applications. We are going to show a couple of their videos, but those 3 are not entering on the competition because there were several fouls on their applications and they are out of the contest. But this upcoming Rohit Kumar is the latest one. Let me show the video.
So this application starts here, and here we get the home page, as because we haven't connected to any networks yet. So it will first ask you to connect to a network, and then we can proceed with the other things. So let's say that we want to connect here, and here you need to give the IP address. So let's say the IP address, and I will start here with this beyond command. The incoming will be 190. We are connected to over the network 192.168.1.2, and now here we can see all the buttons, and initially these buttons will not work as we haven't configured it yet. So let's say that I want to send some commands using tapping these buttons. So first I will click on this edit button, and here we will type in the label that what the button name should be. So let's say that I want to add it button 1, or simply say it's anim 1. And now on the button press, I want here to execute the command general / start queue and 0 space 0. And on button release I want the same. So let's save this. Now this is saved. So if we can see on this screen on over here, once I tap on this button, so this starts and it shows that this command has been received with 00. So let's say add one more button just to close this animation. So let's say give it a name of let's say button, or we can say blackout. Okay, I want to put the blackout command, which stops every animation. So it goes like this: master / and let's say add it blackout. Okay, now again here I will save here. So once we can see that okay, this is saved, and if we now click on this second button, so let's see what happens on the screen. So we can see that the animations has been stopped. Similarly, we can again set the animation to, let's say I'm fast forwarding just to save some time. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, so third button has been set up. So when I click on the third button, so we can see that the next animation has been played. Similarly, if we again want to stop the animation, we can type on the second, and we can see that the animation has been stopped. So similarly, this is how it works. So this is a simple interface and everyone can understand. And here if we can go in the settings, we have the edit button, the change network. So if you want to like change the network, and you can establish a new network whenever you want. And then you have some about sections of the laser slides, and some here on the edit button where it will redirect to the home page where you can edit all your buttons. So initially these buttons were false, and you need to configure it first for using it. And here in the history section you can see all the networks that you have connected. So this will just give a glimpse of what the networks you have connected, and if you need them in the future, so you can connect them too. So that's all about this application. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay.
Hello community.
Let me start. A few questions there, Rohit. No tablet interface. You repeat the same error. You also fill up the screens with all the buttons. So it's not a problem, but our goal was to make something different. But let me say one phrase before we start the deliberations. Let me say one phrase for all of you, okay? All the persons that are here today that have collaborated contributed to the Kiss that contest have made very huge effort, very huge work. So from my side as admin of the Liquid Galaxy project, so I congratulate you all, because I will say all the applications are fantastic. Okay, of course some of you have more knowledge, less knowledge, more experience, less. Interfaces are sometimes, I would say, a little bit funny, sometimes are too similar to the old ones. Also, some of you have created very brand new applications from the very beginning and doing an amazing effort. So from my side, congratulations for all of you. And remember, today is only a contest. It's not a matter. The winners will receive some swag that we will send to their homes. But for us, it's just another step to see what are your abilities and what are your interests. What are your interests in developing with us? And you have to do plenty of research, because porting the laser slides to Flutter is something really difficult. Doing brand applications from the start is also difficult. So I will pass the word to my colleagues, but I will say that this is fantastic. You'll be doing all of you a very amazing work. So Alfredo, I don't know if you want to say something.
Yeah, as I say, Andreu, the most important thing is to learn. I mean, I like the swag. I love the swag. So for the winners, it's very important to get the swag. But the main point is this: that if you create a new project with Flutter and you test who is programming with Flutter and who is creating apps with Flutter, you will learn a lot of creating this kind of projects. It's like pet projects. It's more project that you can build in some days. So yeah, that's the point. The contest is about to learn some Flutter and to create great things like the application that you made.
Victor.
Yeah. For me, also, I think, yeah, it's really good. It's really cool, and yeah, fine.
Okay, so I think we have a question from mentor Alfredo. Alfredo, it's up to you. And let me say, for who is this question? Saumia, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
You are. So this question is for you, Alfredo.
Yeah, we have at least I have a question about how was your experience using this animation in Flutter, the transition, and if you use some package for the animation or you use the building in Flutter.
I use built-in packages and I also used a lot of tutorials as well as documentations for building this because I am a fresher. So looking at the documentation as well as the YouTube tutorials, I tried to implement this app.
Did you use the material animation package or the
Yeah, I did.
or
Yeah, I did use the animation.
okay, very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Victor, maybe you can also make a question to Saumia. Maybe if you want, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I would like to ask you, following the Alfredo said, which kind of animations do you prefer to use? If you prefer Hero or the other one who Alfredo was saying, and why do you? What is your point of view when you were when you were building your animations inside of your app? Which one kind of did you prefer?
So your question is not very clear to
Yeah,
me.
the question is about, because in Flutter there are different ways to animate. Which one, which kind of animations?
So I use the
Yeah. Did you?
I
Yeah.
use
Did you
the
prefer to
animation
use?
controller. I use the animation controller in Flutter, and I also used a lot of YouTube tutorials to understand things. But I use the animation controller.
Okay. Any other question? So now what's going to happen? So we have finished the contributors that are accepted the applications, 13 of you. And then we have two more videos from Texas and Prithvi. There is another video that we don't have at this time from other person. And I'm going to show you these videos, but for leaving a few minutes to the mentors to choose you what are the winners and if they have other question. Okay. So to start, Alfredo and Victor, you can tell by your internal chat, and I will be there too. And let me gonna show the application of Texas that is very curious. I will talk later. I will comment on later. So mentors talk about the numbers, and then in the meantime I'm going to show these videos. So this application is very curious because it has an amazing interface, very colorful icons, very well done. But the problem is that it's only an application. It has no connection to the laser thing. So it's a lovely one, but it does not apply for the contest because it really does not work against the laser. I mean, it does not send OSC comments to the Beyond program. So thank you for participating, but it was not the goal of the contest. And last application I wanted to show you is from Pribhi Dutta, and it's this one.
As you can see, I've loaded up the Liquid Galaxy rig, and here is the application. So I'll tell you about the application on the go. Click on next. You come up to the dashboard page, which actually shows the different breakfasts prevalent in the different cities of the world, and also shows you the wonders of the world. This is a connection page, which takes an IP address, username, password, port, and number of rigs to establish an SSH connection between the host and the VM. So now, suppose I click on Christ the Redeemer. What happens is this. At first, I get into this page which displays a picture and the text about it, and my LG rig is actually transported to the place where Christ the Redeemer actually exists, that is Rio. So this functionality exists in every tab out here. Let's go to London. It takes a while loading up, and there we are. We are in London. The London page has a text and an image and an extra map which is taken from OpenStreetMaps, which actually displays the popular locations where you could try the breakfast. So this is a simple demo of my application. Thank you.
So it covers the same. This was not a fully developed application, and it was out of the
Hello everyone.
The scope of the contest, but at least this contributor wanted to enter it. Privit, thank you for your collaboration and for your work. So it's the moment where my colleagues Victor, sorry, and Alfredo have making the Victor, I think you have some pending notification on your WhatsApp. Could you please read those and say something?
Yeah, hold on.
No, not here. I mean, right on the read the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Talk in the WhatsApp.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
But again, in the meantime, and we are gonna finish in no time. So I wanted to tell you again that as mentor Alfredo said, this is for you to learn. This is a curve to understand more, to practice with some new technologies. We are very sure you have learned plenty of things with this contest. And also, of course, this will help you that we have seen your abilities and your willingness to collaborate. And if we have the luck to be on GSOC this year, we will have you, I would say, more on the list because you already have made a big effort. This does not mean that you're going to be selected. In no way, because we still have plenty of things to do. The first thing to remember is that maybe Liquid Galaxy is not allowed on GSOC this year. No organization is on GSOC, so we still have time to. And the only thing, the way, as I say with that Star Wars word, we have to work hard. We as an organization, and you are contributors. Okay, so this is another step. Let me say you two more things. Think about also, we will ask you if you want to have your applications, your developed applications in our GitHub. We will send you an email saying this for you to have more visibility, because another question of the GSOC is that you get visibility. And if you are today on this streaming, some persons, I don't know how many, but some persons will see your faces. You can put it on your curriculum vitae or your social networks and so on. And also, for some of your applications that we really have to still to make some final tests, maybe we will ask you if you want to have those published on our Play Store. And this will be a very, very nice thing. But these are some things that will happen in the following weeks. And also remember, even if you have not won, you will receive a certificate of your participation on the contest. And the 3 winners, as the rules of the contest says, will receive a swag from us with different stuff from Liquid Galaxy and Flutter and so on. And for this, only one word before announcing the winners are closing. The winners have to send to liquidgalaxylab@gmail.com email, have to send their home address, okay? Very correct, their home address, and to this address we will send in a few days, maybe in a week or so, we will send the swag package to your home, okay? So, Fredo and Victor, are we ready to say who are the winners?
Yes.
Are we ready? Please, I'm going to say I start from the third, okay? I'm going to be starting from the third. Maybe Victor will be saying the second, and Alfredo, it's up to you today to say the first, okay?
Okay.
The third position is for Saumia. Congratulations. It's up to you, okay? You've won the third position on this. We still will have some conversation after this, but you have won the third position on the. We like a lot your interface and some other stuff, and congratulations. Let's go for the second. Victor?
Yeah, well, the rooms. The second one is Dalby Manas.
Okay, I think it's pronounced in the other way. Manas, are you there?
Yes.
Your name is
Manas.
Manas is your name.
Yes.
Dalby is your surname.
Yes.
That's gonna, because in India they say the other side. So his name is Manas, and then Dalby is his surname.
Okay. Apologize then.
It happens to me all the time. I don't know. Really. I mean, that's the point also about GSOC and the community is open source. We are people from around the world. Today we are only from a few countries. Mattia from Italy. Most of you are from India. I don't remember if there is any other person now. In Spain, we are also from different places. Alfredo living in Holland. And we have plenty of contributors from other countries, I will say. But we have lots of them from India. And Alfredo, let me roll, I don't know, some music. 1 second. Go ahead.
The winner and the prize is going to go to Amit Kumar, or Kumar Amit.
Okay. And what's the reason?
Thank you so much.
What's the reason? The general reason, Amit. Because you have done a lot of effort developing a whole stuff. I mean, all the application, the user interface. It has some nice things, but you have developed something from the scratch, and the full thing, and it's a very hard work, and so we want to congratulate. Remember, all the 3 positions are the same. You're going to get the same swag, and all of you will receive the certificate, and also all of you will receive the email from me saying that if you want to have your application in GitHub and Play Store and so on. So that's been everything. Thank you, my beloved mentors, Alfredo Bautista from Marbella, now living in Amsterdam. Big applause for you. Victor, thank you very much for staying with us today. And all the contributors that have worked a lot for this today. And only one screen I'm going to show you, that is the agenda for the upcoming days in the GSOC. Google has finished to present the agenda, and this is very important. It's now on the streaming, but let me read it for you. Next February 21, in 3 days, the dance starts. The organizations like us will present their proposals to Google, And then in around mid-February, no, in February 21, we will know if we are in GSOC like any other organization. It will be, the date is February 21. February 21, Google chooses the organizations to participate. So from February 21 till March 18, is the moment to hard work with making your proposal, contacting us, discussing ideas and so on. And then in March 18, you will be able to submit your project to the Google platform. Remember, you don't submit the project to us, you submit the project to Google, but we'll review it first. And then we will be choosing what contributors will have GSOC. And then in May, around May 2, we will know what people is going to be in GSOC this year. But remember, not us are now in GSOC still, not Liquid Galaxy, not any organization in the world. So we still have to work hard. So thank you everyone, and see you soon. Bye-bye.